What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to MattFocused, and we are back in Forza Horizon 6. The season is about to change in 3 minutes. It is 10:26 on Thursday, June 25th. So the season is about to change from summer to autumn in the Horizon Decades series of the festival playlist. As you see here, I have all of the challenges completed for summer. So autumn, coming up in autumn, some of the rewards are the TVR and also the shoe pan, which I already have one of those, but whatever, a second one is a second one, I guess. I also have a cyclone, so I can go through and get that challenge first, and then we will go through some of the rest of these, and if there's any weird ones or whatever, I'll discuss them. Otherwise, I'll tell you guys it's pretty straightforward. Obviously here, this last one is a monthly challenge, so series events, monthly, it's a monthly rivals challenge, so that one is already showing complete, and it will show complete every week because, again, that's the monthly one. Winter is what I really can't wait for, and what a lot of us can't wait for, because then we get the 2006 Dodge Ram SRT10. That needs to hurry up. Next week needs to hurry up. Now, before the season changes really quick, I want to show you guys an event that I created. It's not much, but it's honest work. It's a big old jump, so coming in here to my events, I'll show you guys the share code. Here's the shared event, event information. There's the share code on the screen, 884-591-260. It's just a big old jump over Tokyo Tower. Let's jump in here real quick. I'm going to use my Forza Edition AE86. Works pretty well. It has plenty of speed, and it's probably the best jump car in the game. So when you come into this event, you're going to see the highway to heaven, basically. So come up here. You don't want to go too fast because some of these roads have to angle up, and if you're going too fast, it'll just throw you off and make you lose traction. Once you hit the start lights, feel free to go. Give it everything you got. Hit that jump, and you will fly over Tokyo Tower through the air. The game, if you're on PC, may glitch out a little bit. And you will land right here on the highway. On my Xbox, the landing was not nearly as dramatic. And then you can just pass through this checkpoint and pass through the finish line. And that's it. So if you like hitting big old danger signs, here's a massive one for you to jump over half of Japan, over half of downtown Tokyo. There you have it. That's it. Just wanted to show this really quick because I'm just kind of getting into building some event lab challenges because I've basically finished mostly everything else in the game. So finding ways to entertain myself, stuff to do, and stuff to contribute to the community. Speaking of contributing to the community, hit that link down below. Join up with the Forza Horizon 6 community Discord server. I'm wanting it to be a great community of like-minded people that love playing a game and have different ideas in the game and enjoy different things, and we can all come together, play together, and just find cool stuff to do. There's chat, there's discussing the game, there's some IRL chats where we can share our cars, talk about our personal builds, all that good stuff. So coming back into here, we are now in the autumn season. Now let's get started. So I'm going to go and get the 1991 GMC Cyclone and get through some of those challenges. A new car has been added to your garage. What is the new car? Let's sort by new. Okay, so it gives you the Mad Max wagon. So if you still need to photograph this car and you didn't want to use the event lab challenges for it, here it is. Alright, so here is my 91 Cyclone. It is a C-Class, so I'm going to head on over and build it up. I'm going to go back to my house. So, what did I say? C-Class? So, let's see. I'm not sure. Maybe we can throw some twin turbos on there and get a little faster spool. Actually, I like to upgrade the engine last because I do want stuff like good brakes. It's kind of important if you're going to be going fast. Suspension, let's put sport suspension on it. Let's not go all the way. Let's upgrade the anti-roll bars, weight reduction, because that's going to make a pretty big difference. So we're up into B-Class now. Drivetrain, I like the quick shifts of the race transmission, so I generally put a race transmission in pretty much everything. Tires, I'm going to go kind of midway. I'm going to go with let's go with a street tire compound. This thing doesn't have a lot of power, so it doesn't really need like a slick or semi-slick. I would rather leave some room within the performance index to upgrade the power some too. All right, so we are at A700. Let's go ahead and install this setup. Tuning, it's an A class, and I'm just using it for the seasonal challenge, so I'm not really going to focus on tuning too much. Let's head on out. So I should get the own and drive the 91 GMC Cyclone right away. There it is. We'll hit view now and see what the next thing. So 2 runs at Irokawa quarter-mile drag meet in the 91 Cyclone. All right, and there's a bunch of other people here doing the challenge as well. What's up, guys? Everybody's doing it right now. And we launch. Little early shift in there. I'll dial it in on the next run. And okay, I'm not too sure what happened there, but there was no timer. Hold up. Hang on, let's go back and try that again. All right, working on it again here. Not too sure what happened with that last run. Yeah, I definitely jumped early last time. Didn't even notice it. All right, almost under 10. Not too bad. Let's see if we can bang off under 10. We improved a little bit, but not under 10. All right. There's the next step. Now we need 3 awesome wreckage skills in the GMC Cyclone. I know a good spot for this. I'm going to go down to the seaweed farm right here. This little like T-shaped thing by Miyoto Iwa Rock. This is in the Ito region. Now the reason I say the seaweed farm is because you get 1,000 skill points for like pretty much every one of these that you break. Really good way to rack up some points. All right, we're bogging down a little. Oh, I forgot I have traction control on. Let's turn that off because, yeah, drifting and sliding doesn't work very well with that on. All right, now she's sliding and moving. All right, seasonal challenge step 3 complete. Win a street race in the 1991 GMC Cyclone. So for these, I generally set my difficulty down to pretty easy. I think I have it set on novice right now. And frankly, that's just because like the seasonal challenges, like, yeah, you could turn up the difficulty and have fun, make it a challenge. I just want to get through this stuff. So for winning a street race, I am going to go here in the map. I'm going to filter pretty much everything out, seasonal events and street racing events. I'm not too sure which street race might be the easiest one. This one, probably this one. Yeah, let's go to this one. Now I'm going to see if the regular festival event will let me use the Cyclone. Oh, there it is. All right, perfect. All right, and we're off. Looks like even the Drivatars are doing the seasonal challenge. Just flying by everybody. I probably could have turned my difficulty back up a little bit. Whoa. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. The novice Drivatars are taking their job really seriously. Now, just a quick tip, remember these street races are just that, they're street races. It's not road races, so there is traffic, and you will hit the traffic, or the traffic will hit you. So watch out for all the traffic Drivatars. Alright, bringing it home here in first. And getting back into free roam here, I should have the next step of that challenge. Let's go. I have that one complete. Now let's go park at the Evolving World Car Meet. That is currently the daily challenge on. Alright, Evolving World Car Meet is here in the Hokobu region at the Hokobu Time Attack track. Now when you fast travel to the car meet, just come in here. You'll see the Horizon Decades flags. Now to get this one, and again, a bunch of people doing the seasonal challenges. To get this one, you have to actually find a parking space and park it. So pull into a spot, hit select to park. There you have it. And then once you back out of this, there you have it. So on to the next. All right, so the photo challenge for this week is take a photo of any Jaguar from the 1990s. So it doesn't say where to take a photo, and I don't think there's any challenge. Sometimes it gives you specific spots to take a photo. I don't think it has that in here. Yeah, I don't see any like specific spot to take a photo. Just take a photo anywhere. So I'm going to use this Sport XJR15. It's a 1991. Go to where I'm not, and he's doing the same thing. That's funny. It's like a whole bunch of people doing the same thing. Let's go into photo mode here. Snap a quick shot. Got that one. Nice and easy. And it looks like the reward for that one was the Jaguar Growl horn. All right. So smash 30 bamboo. That's next. There is some bamboo over here. Yeah, I think it was over here. So let's go down here. Yep, it was over here. So there's the bamboo. Smash 30 of them and get the challenge unlocked. I'm going to need something that is better for off-road. Wow. All right, Viper Forza Edition. Why not? All right, got 30 of them. The reward for that one was a super wheel spin. Let's go open that real quick and see what we get. And, of course, nothing good, because I hardly ever get anything good. Let's open my other regular wheel spin. Couldn't care less. All right, moving on to the next, we have some championships here. I think I'm going to save those for last just because it's 3 races each. And I don't know, I want to get the other stuff done first. Danger sign, Mount Fuji View. You have to do that one in a 1990s A-Class. So let me go back, get my Cyclone, I think. I'll try it with the Cyclone and then see how it goes. So to get this one, the challenge is 885.8 feet. Now, I'm not too sure the significance of that number because that is a very extremely specific number. I'm gonna start from like way back here and then go for it. So let's go around this curve here. Whoop, that was way understeery. All right, we're going. Come on, eight something. There we go, 965. Real easy work. All right. So next, the Nengan turn speed trap. I need 110 miles an hour on this in an A-Class 1990s. Again, shouldn't be too bad in the Cyclone. Let's come over here, start from back here, get a good running start. All right, so we're gonna have to come around that curve a little bit quicker. Not quite, 109.8. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? 109.8. Oh my God, come on. Hopefully I don't have to go put dirt tires on this thing because I don't really want to put off-road race or rally tires on it. I'd rather just keep the street tires. All right, there we go. We got a little better line now. There we go, easy work. Next we have this trailblazer that I don't know how to say the name of. I need a B-Class 1990s car for it. All right, start me at the beginning of the 1990s car, why don't you? All right, perfect. We can use the 22B. I bought a bunch of these. I may as well use it for something. And it is a trailblazer, so it is like a rally-ish type thing. All off-road mostly. All right, the start gate is right here, so I'm going to start from up that road. Whoa, traffic jam. Holy crap. All right, let's hit this and see where we gotta go. That guy really slammed down. You got this, bro. Come on. And through the finish line. There we go. I'm not even sure what the time was for the seasonal objective. I just went for it. It was 40 seconds. So, all right, now the seasonal job, you have to complete a full shift of Tokyo City food delivery. And I believe a full shift is 3 because, yeah, 3. All right, let's go over here and do this. All right, so thank God I turned traction and stability control off because this one is a group drift. Come on now. It's a little bit harder to drift on PC versus my Xbox. I'm not sure, like, what the difference in the controls is, but it's, I don't know, it, like, wants to stick to the road and go straight more. Weird. And we're crashed. My PC really does not like this job, so I'm going to skip over that one and go to the next. All right, we're back moving on to the next challenge here. We're going to pass up the seasonal job, and I'll do that one on my Xbox console. So in order to get the 911 Turbo S, I don't know how to say that. I don't know German. I don't speak German. Lichtbau? I think it's Lichtbau. Lichtbau. I think. I'm sure somebody will correct me on that. Let's try to get in the trial because that one is 10 points. That will be all I need, and then I can do the rest on my Xbox where I don't have to worry about it crashing midway through. Let's try to get in the trial. Let's view eligible cars. All right, so it looks like it's going to be retro supercars, so 1990s supercars, and I guess it has an A-class restriction. So I may just go build up my 512 TR. I'll probably get in that one, build it up to a 700. So my 512 TR currently is built up to like an S1 class, almost S2 class. So I'm going to have to actually downgrade it quite a bit. So I'm actually going to save this tuning setup. That way I can just go back to it easily. Let's just call it 512 TR race. And I'm also sharing it if you happen to want to download this tuning setup on your 512 TR. I will show you the share code in 1 second as soon as it shares. So there it is. There's the share code if you happen to want to download this, 967-324-547. That'll get you a 799 S1 class, top of S1 class Ferrari 512 TR. Now onto the downgrades. I think I'm going to have to remove the forced induction. I don't think I did an engine swap. Yeah, I didn't do an engine swap or a drivetrain swap, so that stuff is good. Tires, I think I have slicks on it, so I will probably have to downgrade to, let's try a semi-slick. All right, I downgraded some power items here, and I'm still only at 727. I need to get it down to 700, so I am going to have to go change the tire compound once again. I'm going to have to do a sport tire compound, and then I'm going to just bring up a couple of these power items just to get myself back up to 700. All right, and coming back over to the trial, hopefully matchmaking works. The last one I had to try several times to actually find a team. Being that the seasonal challenges were just released, I'm sure there's a ton of other people trying this as well. And as you see here, first try. Now hopefully everybody stays in and nobody bails out. 512 TR. Now once we get in here, these are going to be unbeatable level drivatars. If you're not great at racing them, just try again, try a few times, because sometimes, honestly, the team will carry you through it. There's enough people that are good enough to beat enough of the drivatars to where your team will get more than enough points to win. Just try it. If you don't get it the first time, try again. You don't have to be great. You know, you can beat a few drivatars, and then everybody else will beat the rest of the drivatars. See, some people here are not even using maxed out cars. They are screwing up. That's what I did last week, was use a non-upgraded car, and I sucked miserably, but the team carried me on through. Whoa! These unbeatable drivatars are aggressive. Whoa, that was really bad. All right, and there is a bunch of people bailing from blue team. That kind of sucks. Yeah, we are not going to have enough points to win this. I screwed up a couple times. That's on me. And I'm just not going to have time to get caught back up to anybody. Yeah, we do not have enough points to win. Oh, man. All right, let's try this race. Hopefully, we only have 4 people on our team. That kind of sucks. That's going to make it a lot harder. Maybe I can, hopefully I can get ahead. I need to pay extra attention to these lines and not screw up. Dude, you idiot! I'm on your team! Yeah, don't be the moron that rams your own teammates. This, you don't need to be in first on this. Just win the challenge. You don't need to go ramming your own teammates. We're all in the trial together. It's a team race. Now, these red guys, you can ram them all you want and get them out of your way. But, don't ram the other blue players on your team. That's stupid. All right, I think we have enough points to win this match. Yep, we got that one. Let's see how this goes. Uh-oh, it's Bowie Knife 99 as an unbeatable drivatar. Got him. All right, we are moving. Let's go. Let's go. We are rolling through this thing now. There's only 3 of us left on blue team. Oh my god. And we're in first, second, and third. Let's go. Red team got 0 points. Blue team wins. If you want the share code for this tune for the 512TR, seems to work very, very well. I am going to go now into the menu and share it. Once I get that share code, I'll put it here. All right, 2 new cars added to my garage, the RX-7 Type R and the Lamborghini Diablo GTR. That should count towards my car collection some here. Yep. All right, I'm going to call this tuning setup 512TR A-Class Race. Actually, I'm just going to call it the Trial because it's a good one for the trial. All right, we'll call it Grip, best for handling, and then 512TR the Trial. And there it is, the share code for the A-Class 512TR Ferrari, 394496817. That will get you an A-Class 1992 Ferrari 512TR. It's a retro supercar that is eligible for this week's The Trial. Very good build for it, as you can see. Also, when racing, make sure you have your difficulty settings set like this. You can turn anti-lock on or off. I like to have it off though, because if I'm going too fast or something and I gotta slam the brakes, it's not gonna lock up on me and I'm gonna shoot past the checkpoint. So I like to keep anti-lock brakes on. It doesn't really affect too much or hurt too much. Steering simulation, that makes the steering a lot more sensitive with a controller. It is a little bit twitchy at first, but once you get used to it, it drives far better than the standard steering. Keep traction and stability control off, because if you lose a little bit of traction, you can just, pedal it, use your throttle to control the car. If you keep that stuff on, it's going to be cutting power every time you lose traction, and you don't want that. You also want either manual or manual with clutch. You want to be able to select your gear and know what gear you're in. You want that extra control over the car. So when racing, make sure you have your settings set like this. All right, heading back on into the festival playlist, we got the TVR Cerbera Speed 12. Got that unlocked. And then as part of this series, we got the 911 Turbo S Lake Bow. All right, and it looks like we got the Horizon Drift one as well. I thought that had to be a drift challenge, not like any online play, but basically 3 link drift skills, I guess, within any online race. I could have sworn it said in a drift championship. Maybe it's bugged, I don't know, but it gave us that one as well. That's why we got the Mazda RX-7. So that is just about it for this week's, this season's seasonal challenges. I have a couple left that I'm going to have to do on my console just so they don't crash my game on my PC. I have an i7 7700K and a 1080 TX. I built this PC 10 years ago. I also have 64 gigabytes of RAM. I'm not too sure why it keeps crashing. I could play all the other Forza Horizon games, including 5, just fine with no crashing, max graphics settings, whatever. I'm only on high graphics settings, playing at 4K 60 with a 60 hertz monitor. So I'm not too sure why it keeps doing this to me. I don't know if I have something set wrong or something is just up with my PC. Everything else works great, but Horizon 6 just, I don't know, it's just not liking it for some reason. I'm going to have to look more into it. But anyway, couple left. They're very straightforward. All you have to do is enter the championship with the restricted car. You have to use, for this one, 1990s Retro Muscle B600, and then win the championship. I did see something online that you have to win the last race of the championship. Even if you win the first 2 and lose the last one, you still win the championship. But if you don't win that 3rd race, it won't give it to you. That's probably a bug, and I haven't experienced this for myself. I typically just, like I said at the beginning, I set my difficulty down to novice, so I can just fly through it real quick and I don't have to keep trying or anything. But if you have that issue, then that's what it is. I believe it's probably a bug, but just something to pay attention to. Just a tip. And for this one, 1990s Retro Rally C500 restriction. Again, win the championship. You have the reward there down at the bottom. And then for this one, you have to complete a shift. So a shift is 3 jobs. That'll be real quick and easy to do. And then you have all the rest of your daily challenges here. So make sure you're signing on every day, getting these daily challenges, racking up all the points you possibly can towards that history reward the Cosmo 110S Series 2 1972 Mazda. You need 500 points, so it's going to be a couple more months before it's possible to get enough points to get that one, but make sure you're getting all the points you possibly can so there's no delay in that. That is it. Go and get those seasonal challenges. I am done, and my game crashed again, so we're going to look into this a little bit, but hit that subscribe button, leave a like and a comment. Let me know what your favorite reward from this season is, and I'll see you guys next time in Forza Horizon 6.